Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It's I, your beloved and most loved and loving and lover. It's Star Wars Dad, NOOCH2GUD. I gotta get a couple things set up here. I was a little bit slow on the trigger today. How's everybody doing? Joining us for roster reviews? Well, I think Arnold is streaming right now. I didn't take a look, but I'm assuming he is streaming right now. Thanks for joining in. We got roster reviews to do. We got fun to be had. I gotta go here. What am I looking for? No, that. There's that. There's that. Okay. We'll do this, that, and this. And there we go. How we doing, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Let's get the music going. I didn't have the music that whole time, did I? Sorry about that. I keep saying I need to remix the music. We need to get something going here, but I keep forgetting, so. Good to see you. Benjamin Franklin's on the stream. How about that? Benjamin Franklin's on the stream. Kind of chill here at the beginning. We'll let those guys all finish up their grand arenas and then flock to us. Like the flockers that they are. Are we live? I never went live on the YouTube. Hold on. I never went live on the regular feed. I only went live on the shorts feed. Okay, we're live everywhere now. That was kind of a little brain fart there from your Star Wars dad, everybody. It's working now. We're up. I totally forgot to load the mainstream, the primary big full channel stream. Sorry about that, everybody. So we had nothing going on Twitch. We had nothing happening. But we have it now. I totally spaced out. All right, we got everybody live now. Sorry. I was like, man, I know there's grand arena going on, but I was really slow on the big main feed, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's because I only got the... all right, nobody cares. I did forget. It does happen every now and then Dad forgets to do something. It is happening. Hey, we are going to do some roster reviews here today. After that completely inauspicious, conspicuous, tragic train wreck of a stream start, we're going to do some roster reviews. So if you guys want a roster review, you can see the pinned message at the top for how to get roster reviews here today. We're going to start off by just spinning the wheel. That's what we'll do. I want to show you guys something interesting. For those of you who tuned into Grand Arena yesterday, check this out. My first match in Kyber Grand Arena, it ended up closer than I thought it would be because he did not get through my Kylo. That's why I don't really get people saving Kylo for offense, because I'll bet that he used his Kylo directly head on with my Kylo for offense, and it still didn't work. So if I did not have to perform that much better, and I could have got a W here. So I feel a lot better about my position in Kyber right now. I really feel like I am where I deserve to be. User 1234 is here. Part of the Mod Squad, everybody. The Mod Squad bringing it home today. We love and revere and respect all of our members here at NOOCH2GUD Studios. Memberships are available at all levels for all of you guys out there, including Allie Gal, who is here on the stream, a member of the High Council. She is. Anyway, we really were close on Kyber 1 Grand. We're going to drop down to Kyber 2, and that's fine. But I really feel confident that we can... I know that most of our stream... I know that everybody else always wants to make sure they can clear the other side. I kind of have a different approach. And I'm kind of more like, Let's have a bloodbath and see who comes out of it. And if I could have somehow found my way through these two guys. And now in retrospect, I understand I could have used Night Sisters. I should have come back and done that. I watched Calvin do it, and then I wasn't even thinking about it. We're going to be trying Night Sisters against that next time. Robert Rich is here. Masters members report.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
Stretch it out.
I understand.
That's not a gut, you see.
You are on this council,
All right.
but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Stretch.
What?
Now let's get these roster reviews going. We still have a bunch of gifted roster reviews to get going here, so let's pull them up. There is your random picker reel. I'm going to refresh it because I hate those little pictures down there. Going through a lot. I hope you're okay, Ellie Gal. You got school starting pretty soon. I know that. I hope that's all that you're going through. Let's spend 3 names on here and do these gifted roster reviews. 600K versus 5.7 million. Guys, you know that reacting to me, reacting to Grand Arena, that video's on the rounds, and when these guys all finish up theirs, I'll do a final kind of breakdown of the whole thing, and we'll bring it here on this channel for sure. So keep an eye out for that. Today we got Desaix. Desaix? Desaix? Desaix is there. School's next week. Oh, you broke up. Sorry, yeah, that's no fun. Sorry, Aliel. How did your Night Sisters work against Java, Taberm? Because I'm about to try that next time around. I should have gone and done it this time around. I didn't think about it. How'd you not find me? Trains be cool? I have no idea, man. I've been here for quite some time now. Darth 4285. And then one more for review here. These are gifted roster reviews we had gifted earlier this year, or earlier this month, from user 1234. Who else is in there? Dirk Enda was in there. Great One was in there. Durzo was in there. Mr. Oyster and Standable in there a little bit. But we had a bunch of members gave away these reviews, and we're going to start doing that every month. I'm going to start having a spinning wheel every month for roster reviews that are given away by our members. That's what we're going to do. The Chosen King 2. That would be Aragorn. Although I don't know his like official name, but I'm calling him Aragorn. All right, Son of Arathorn, yada yada. I'm gonna know what to do with that more next time. We're gonna get that counter down for next time. But we're making changes so that we can. It's really interesting right now. The differences in counters you see from Kyber 3 to Kyber 2 to Kyber 1. It's like it's as soon as you hit that next level, all the counters change. It's really interesting. Really interesting. Hey, Shaylin. To get the P1 notes. I can't really advise that yet. I don't know. It's something I gotta work on. How do you sign up for a roster? You guys get in and enjoy the Discord. When we have giveaways, it's gonna be announced on Discord, and that's where it'll be, and that's where you can sign up. So join my Discord and pay attention to the tags that I put out there on Discord. I'm going to be working on that. TH Berm, or Treat Runaway, for there's an ad going on right now, I think. Are you on a... You're a mid-game content guy right now, so your best team gets those KOTOR and Empire. There you go. Have some fun. Well, user 1T34 just gifted 10 more. That makes it... All right, hold on. Now why didn't the noise come through? Where's the noise? Hasn't registered yet. I didn't hear it. All right, hold on. I got to track this. I have to find a better way of tracking this. So that's going to be, I got to get through these 100 and then we'll get to the 20. I'm getting them all done. I'm going to do all of these reviews, user. I'm gonna do all of these reviews, man. All of them will get done, I promise you. Durzo, did we say hello already? I thought we said hello already. Is that someone? Oh, that was Robert. Why do I mix up Robert Rich and Durzo? Do you guys like look the same? I think the portrait kind of gets me. I don't know, but Durzo's here. He's one of our High Council members. We salute our High Council members. Every member on this channel deserves a salute from me today. And every day. And all days of the week. Alright, let's pull these gifted reviews here. Thank you, user 1234. Let's look up Deseix. There it is right there. I'm gonna make a new little command here for you mods. Hang on a second. Okay, there's a new command for everybody. For people to start asking about how roster reviews work or how they can get a roster review, just type an exclamation roster review. Now you can pay for them on stream right now. Maybe I should do it that. Let's see here. Okay. And then there's also just getting a review on stream as well. I'm gonna need to start making more roster review content or videos, but I want to do I need to do that Wampacron compilation video for you guys. I need to do that Wampacron compilation video. Okay, here we are. Let's see here. This is Deseix. Is that? No, that's not. That was my last opponent. Hold on. Okay, there's Deseix. Sorry, I'm being distracted. That's Deseix's front line. Carbonite 4 Inquisitors, that's from a bundle, and the Executrix. And over here for a mod score. That's the mod score. 0.09, 0.09, squad GP 0.88. There's the front page. Guess that galactic power, everybody. That's not going to be impressive. That's not going to be impressive. Oh, Darth 425 already got a review? I thought I was deleting people, but okay. Yeah, they already got one. Interesting. So it didn't delete very well. Maybe it reloads everybody. I don't know. Get this link for these guys. Hold on a second. Well, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. There's a fly on my screen. Be gone. Be gone, fly. 1.365. On the shorts feed, 1.4 million. That's over from Nothing But Fet. Welcome aboard, Smirkgrass. Yeah, I've got a whole playlist for beginners and farming guides and everything like that. 1.4 T3 burn was way over, way over. T3 burn, I want to know what teams did you use to get through it? What was your initial burner team? What was your second team? How'd you get through Jedi Master Kenobi with those Night Sisters? I gotta learn. I gotta learn that counter. Okay, 1.4 is over for Wilson. We got 2.4, 1.6, 1.1. A lot of people 1.4 and it's over. 1.3 said Airplane Boss. There you go. What were the requests here? Any requests? Where to look for the future, not exactly where to show where to go from where I'm at. Okay, well, I'll tell you where to go. Farm the Executor. Farm the Executor. You're not doing that. You need the Houndstooth on there to farm the Executor. So the future is farm the Executor and get yourself either a Galactic Republic fleet with your Endurance. Probably most likely there. You can do that. I would do that. Or an Empire fleet. I'd be working on the Executor. I'd be working on these Empire ships. Maybe you can farm TIE Defender to give yourself another level of the Empire fleet. And also these ships for Galactic Republic to go with your Endurance. That's the first thing I'd be doing. Executor at the top of the list there for Fleet Arena. Now you got all the Inquisitors farmed, so let's go get Grand Inquisitor. And let's talk about the first thing we got to do is you got to work on mods. You have not touched your mods at all on this account. They have not been touched. So, it is time to take your phone. It's time to take your phone and go into your closet, light it up, go into your dark closet back in the corner, and start touching your mods. It's time to start touching your mods, my friend. They have not been touched at all on this account, and that's a shame. So, your mod score is atrocious. It doesn't even really exist, and I'll bet if we look here, not a good mod. Nope. So, what you need to do is you need to go watch my Mods 101 video and my mods playlist. Work on your mods. You need to go get Grand Inquisitor. On this roster, if you're going to buy the Inquisitor bundle, I would go get Grand Inquisitor and try to get yourself into maybe a rogue guild. I don't know, though, but get Grand Inquisitor. Give yourself a real Inquisitor team here. Work on your mods. Work on... I mean, you said you don't know where to go from here. Where have you gone so far? I don't see much going on. Mods, Executor, Galactic Republic Fleet, Empire Fleet. Go ahead and get Merciless Massacre on Darth Vader. If you get Grievous, don't you also get the Malevolence? Did I overlook that? Was Malevolence not in the most recent Grievous bundle? I'll look in a second. I would be farming the first teams I'm farming, and it's in my perfect farming guide. Phoenix, Imperial Troopers, and Poncho Bros. That's Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan. Farm those three teams. Go get yourself a Padme. Get yourself some Geos. Go get Padme unlocked. Get yourself a Qui-Gon Omicron. Get yourself a Wampa. Those are the teams to farm. Check out my NOOCH2 Perfect farming guide and account that I'm playing on for a lot of guidance. But Phoenix, Imperial Troopers, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. Get the Omicron and Padawan, Obi-Wan. Gotta get yourself Padme for a leader. Get those ships we talked about. And farm your mods because your mods are not being worked. It's time to grind the mods. Let's take a look at the Chosen King here. Why is there so many king in here? There we go. Chosen King is going to be 356 959 366. There it is, Chosen King. We got Kylo with the Wampacron. I like that. I like mixing these crons. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of mixing these crons into other teams. We got the Chimera there with the Bounty Hunter fleet. Looks good. Carbonite 2. Let's pull the mod score. I'll bet it's a good mod score. Based on the farming, I'll bet it's a good mod score. 1.66, 2.08, Squad GP 3.14. It might not be a great mod score. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Florian. We did. Yep, let's do it. Give me your ally code, Florian. I remember that. Ally code. Florian donated right at the end of our free views. It was like, well, you can't do a review right now. Give me your ally code next month, and here we are. Not even the Who wanted him in their band? Who are we talking about? I knew something was going on. I had 2 sets of music running there. I'm like, something sounds off. Because I had 2 sets of music running. Sorry about that. If I violated anybody's ears. Okay, time is up and the guesses are in. 4.997. 4.997. Where was I? I was trying to look at YouTube here. Okay, here we go. 4.75 from Nuttin' But Fet. Hold on a second. T3 Berm, you're not helping me. I want to hear what teams you used. Use your Night Sisters against Jabba. Oh, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Sorry, I was thinking use them against Shamash Kenobi. No, so it's 4.75 from Nuttin' But Fet so far. Thank you, Jeffrey King, for watching the video. And let's go down here. We've got... Nope, nobody's hitting it today. 4.85 from AJ. 4.98 from, who said that? CM Stens, that's it. You got it, man. User's formula is not working today. All right. I was thinking of Jedi Master Kenobi, so just ignore me there. Hey, Florian, need your ally code. Need your ally code. All right, let's take a look here. Was there any requests? We'll get that mod score entered. Anything that sticks out, mainly focus GAC and guild content. That sounds about normal. 1.66, 2.08. Okay. And then over here, and then here, 4.997.128. Okay, so at 5,000,002, that's going to be low. It is low. So your mod score is not as bad as our previous person, but it's still low, so we got to work on the mods. The mods have got to be worked on, so get in there and really grind those mods. I think we're going to have... I think you are farming the Executor, and you are, and that's almost done. It looks like 15th of November, or 15th of September, whatever the next month is. Yeah. Executor next month. Cool. Cool. We got something brewing here. These guys would work really well with Endurance. TIE Defender farm, that could do something for you. Get another star or 2 on that and get some gear in Iden. You'd have a workable fleet there. That's a nice fleet. Okay, get the Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid finished. So I would just round out this fleet, your Galactic Republic fleet, and maybe even your Empire fleet to go with your Executor. And you'd have several fleets that would be doing some good stuff for you here. We got Kylo. We got Kylo. We've got the original Shadows of the Empire bundle. We got the Geo bundle. We got the Revan bundles. Malgus bundle. Here's a massive priority for you right now. Okay? We could talk Galactic Legends and stuff all day. Get your Revan teams done. It's going to be Darth Revan with 3 Zetas, a Zeta on Basilisk Sean Fallen. Get your Zetas and Omicrons on Darth Malgus. Get Jedi Knight Revan up. Get his Zetas on him. Get Jolie Bindo's Zeta. And then go get Darth Malgus somewhere in there. Let's get these KOTOR teams up and running for you to supplement Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And it looks like you got yourself a Leia bundle. Let's go get Leia. Leia into Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba the Hutt. So we're going to get our KOTOR finished, Leia finished since you bought the bundle, into Jabba the Hutt. Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba the Hutt, and the ships we talked about. That's what you're going to work on this account. Need to get a little more effort into the mods. Your mods are a little bit behind where they should be. Your datacrons for where your account is are doing okay. That's what I'd be working on. Faux show. Looks like you could probably do gas. I think you had some Separatists and Galactic Republic in there. No 3PO yet. Did you buy the Ewok bundle? No. But Nisa's, when you get Nisa 7 stars, okay, you did not buy the Leia bundle. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because Lobot. Yeah, you did. Okay, Nisa's not in the Leia bundle, so that's what I'm looking at. You got to get 3PO in there, too. Brett Michael, I got you. And Florian, did we ever get that ally code? There it is. Thanks, Cody Taylor. I appreciate you. So that's what I'd be working on that roster. Let's go take a look at Florian here. Long overdue. Well, I was going to look at something. What was I going to look at? It was with one of the bundles. What was I looking at? Are the Malgus and Ben Solo bundles gone? I think I was looking at that. I don't know what I was looking at. Hey Storm, what's up? Get her done, Jake Epic. R9 Scorch today. Hey, have fun with the kids. All right, I don't know what I was looking at there. So let's take a look at Florian's roster. Long over a long time ago, on a stream far, far away, Florian requested a roster review. Illenium, Lamanoir, 421. We got Jedi Master Luke with the Hodocron, not quite done yet. We got a 6-star Executor. We're in Kyber 5. That should show you something there. Let's get this mod score pulled. I expect to see a decent mod score with that kind of grand arena positioning. These are better than my mods. 11.05, 16.18. The squad GP is 4.72. That's going to be a good mod score. Guess the galactic power, everybody. If Malevolence was in the GG bundle. Thank you. But I can't look because I have GG at 7 stars here. No one will know if the Malevolence is in the GG bundle. I think it is. I think it was the same bundle, so you should have Malevolence. That was weird. Why didn't you have an activated Malevolence there? I think it was the same bundle as last time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just work here. I have no idea what's going on. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 8.7 million. Nobody on Twitch is close. Nobody in the shorts feed even tried. And let's see here. 6.5. Nope. 8746. Just Mitch is over. 8.6 from Kurota. That's going to be pretty tough to beat. 8.6 from Kurota. 8759 is over. Ante. I love the full numbers, though. Hey, 8.6. Nailed it. Nailed it. He could have used a Lightspeed token on GG. I guess he could have. All right, Florian, let's get this mod score registered, because that's going to be a nice mod score. 11.05, 16.18. It's been a while. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe not that long, but good mod improvement. 8702378. That's going to be a monster mod score. I'm just letting everybody know that's going to be a monster mod score at 8.7 million. The average is like 5. Right there. Look how that stands out. And in fact, at this galactic power or lower, it's the second highest mod score anybody's ever had on these reviews. It is indeed a monster mod score right there. That's huge. And that's probably why we're able to push up into Kyber 1 with a 5-star Profundity, a 6-star Executor. Although that's not bad. Got the Scythe. I mean, you got the ships all there. That looks good. Working on the Bad Batch maybe for the future. Lots of good-looking stuff here, man. Lots of good-looking stuff. Ooh, Leviathan soon to be on the roster. Very nice. We do roster reviews all the time, Cody, and since next week is the week in between Grand Arena, we'll be doing roster reviews all week next week. And I'm off on Monday and Tuesday, so we'll be streaming both those days. A lot of roster reviews next week, boys and girls. A lot. Okay, 5 Galactic Legends, under 7 stars, Executor and Profundity. We do have the Scythe, and we're in Kyber 5 with this roster, and with great mods. Hey guys, it's that time. First of all, if you haven't liked the stream on YouTube, shame on you, because nobody likes my stream. We'll be all right. My marriage will probably implode, but it'll be okay. All right. So, hey, Kriggles, how you doing? Let's see here. If you are lurking there today, if you are lurking out there today, just having fun, hanging out on the stream, just seeing what's going on, drop an L in chat. Drop a WL if you're work lurking. Drop a BL if you're babysitting and lurking. Let me know that you're out there in chat so I can give you a big shout out here. I need to take my socks off because it's just getting warm in here. My PC is running hot lately. I think it's Raid Shadow Legends running my PC hot. If you're lurking, let me know. When we get done this review, we'll take a look at you. I got the name wrong. Florian, I'm gonna call it Ribian. Too many people with Ian's. Florian, your roster's banging. Now, you're missing Jabba. And imagine what this will be with Jabba. The mods will just go even higher. I would be doing Jabba next on this roster. Your... If you want my 2 cents... If you want to really just...
I like the stream. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you, Durzo. I like the cut of your jib. I appreciate you. So look, if you gave me this account today, I'm going Poncho Bros, Jabba, Peridia Pals. That's what I'm doing with this roster. What are you doing with this roster? Let's see. Geos are geared 12. Not worried about any of that. Nothing really on tap at the moment, it looks like. Not really anything like super duper prioritized. That's what I'm doing. I mean, your mods are amazing now. Imagine what they'll be when you do Jabba, Poncho Bros, and Peridia Pals. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a good looking roster. And if you farm Datacrons, you can move up to, you can go up to Kyber 4 with some Datacrons. Maybe even Kyber 3. Your mods are so good. You do some Datacron farming and get that on there. You could really push yourself into Kyber 4 or Kyber 3. For real. Your guild wants to push for dark side clones. Okay, I don't have a problem with that, but you'll need to get Lord Vader. That's kind of a challenge. I have no argument at this point. I'm sure you're in a guild, a high-level guild, and they want you to have those Order 66 teams. You need to have some on board. Right now, you're not doing very well in that raid. You're just not. So I don't have a lot of arguments there. I don't have a lot of arguments there. I would agree with your guild as well. So Order 66 farming.
NOOCH2GUD 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 NOOCH2GUD.
Is that what happens when you throw in the emojis on Twitch? Why does it say Nooch M, NOOCH2GUD, NOOCH2GUD? What? That was weird. Oh, Twitch, you tickle me so. Thank you, Kriggles. You're far, far away from Lord Vader. Well, the dark side clone. I mean, I guess I'll go with Tarkin. You're gonna end up putting a really big investment into dark side clones with Tarkin. Why does your guild specifically want dark side clones? I mean, couldn't you go get like Kelleran back? I mean, and work on, I don't know. I cannot argue with your guild needing you to do some stuff for the Order 66 raid. I can't argue with that. Is Jedi Master Windu can be a good... Well, if you're going to farm the dark side clones, you should farm Jedi Master Windu. I mean, that's just automatic. Like, is it all of them, or is it 3 of them that go into Jedi Master? Your roster looks good. Let's take a look at this journey here. I'm not super impressed with Jedi Master Mace Windu and Grand Arena either, but that's fine. Apo, CX2, Clone Trooper, yeah, all of them. So all the Clone Troopers, and you might as well do Temple Guard and Depa Balaba, and you might as well go get Mace Windu. I agree with that 100%. Why, Matt? That'll give you 2 raid teams there. That's what I'd be doing. You know what? If your guild's requiring it, Florian, my best idea for the raid, that's probably the best idea. If your guild's going to require the clones, you also go get Master Windu. That gives you 2 big teams you can use in the raid. And then you're free to go get Jabba, Poncho Bros, Peridia Pals, etc. I can't argue with that. Well, thanks, Cody Taylor. I really appreciate that. I have a question for you guys. Let's call all of our lurkers and I'll have a question. Nice job, Florian. Really nice mods, by the way. Lurking today on the shorts feed? No. On Twitch, we've got the Kin 9264. Is that the chosen king? I don't know. Wilson, Turd Ferguson. You like my hat? Gijus, CT Drill, and we've also over on YouTube, we have lurking. One Lego, Owaza, Steven Olsen, Gabo, Mr. Toothpick, Felix Schwarzmeier, Kai, Spymeth, excuse me, Anil San. I appreciate that, really. Zivoid, I am Zivoid. Alexander Muerta, Vaderade, Nicholas Burke, Ali Gal, Din Jarin, Danny Durzo, of course. We got Handikin, we've got Sebastian Shear, we've got Haley Pearson, excuse me. Max R. CM Stens, Florian is there, Bad Dad's there, Anti-Badyanyak is there. Thanks for lurking, everybody. Thanks for lurking. What was I gonna do? Next review. CG doesn't sponsor content creators that have already been covering their game for 5 years. No game is going to sponsor a content creator that's already been covering their game, and that's true of all games. Jabba Poncho's pretty. That's what I'm looking at, man. That's absolutely what I'm looking at. And you got Leviathan coming up too, so. Oh, you remember my camping experience? I had 2 bad camping experiences back to back. Let me ask you guys, community. I want to ask you guys something seriously. A lot of you guys have been with me since you started the game. You know, this channel really focuses around that early game to mid game content. For those of you guys that have been around since the beginning of the game, I'm trying, you know, about every year to year and a half, we refresh our beginner, our beginner guides and beginner stuff and everything, and that's great. Publish a beginner's guide for every calendar year. Publish a farming guide for every calendar year. Actually, usually end up publishing 2 farming guides for every calendar year. What is content, and please don't tell me counters. I publish counter videos and nobody watches them. Sorry. We're going to keep doing the breakdowns. We've done the Phoenix and the Imperial Troopers so far. Next, I want to do a breakdown of the Poncho Bros for a, for the next breakdown video. User!
10 more investment reviews, inviting others to contribute more.
Investment reviews? Very nice, sir. Thank you. What was I saying? What are some ideas for content that you guys would like to see here? You know, I've really worked hard. I mean, we work hard all the time on the free-to-play accounts, the early game accounts, the mid game. We're always looking at those accounts. And now we've moved into the end game with our main account. That was kind of the goal, was I needed an end game account to balance out the channel. As we move into the end game account, I hope to get some more of that content under the belt too. But what is some content for you guys? Along with like the breakdowns, like when you get in that mid game, and you're going anywhere from, I don't know, Chromium all the way up to the early levels of Kyber. What are some things I could do on the channel that would help you more than I'm helping you right now? You know what I mean? I got you, user. I got to know. Right now, we've got 30 loaded up for when we finish these 100, we got 30 more already loaded up. Plus a few more for people that are giving away on Discord right now, some of our members. No, I need to start just pumping out roster review videos. That's what I got to start doing. Brett Michael, let's take a look. Every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Brett Michael. All right, we got Mace Windu up there with the Poncho Bros. We got a Endurance Fleet. That's your front page, Carbonite 4. Let's pull that mod score. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. 0.6.61, Squad GP 0.86. Guess the galactic power, everybody. How to put a good defense in Grand Arena together. I think I've got that video. Maybe not. I feel like I published something like that recently. Was it not called, if it wasn't called Grand Arena Defense, which looks like it wasn't, and I did publish it, then it's not a very good video. I thought I spent some time on a stream, like going over my defense, and I meant to publish it, and it looks like maybe I didn't. But we'll have to redo. I swear I did. I swear I did. Prep? Did we do maybe prep? There we go. I found it. Yeah, Beginner's Guide to Grand Arena Prep, right here. That's your video. Go check it out. It was in January, but I remembered I did something like that. How not spend all your money in likes people don't see your way behind Zeta's mod ships, asking for a friend. I can't control your spending habits. I do say all the time you should track your spending and be careful what you're spending. All right, time is up and guesses are in. Let's take a look. 1.543 million. Shorts feed nothing but Fett said 1.35. That's decent. Twitch is not going to get there. 1.4 from Q. Bat Dad.
Do a video series like you have for the Jabba farm and Lord Vader farms. You should look at doing farming vids for each legendary character out there. That being the only characters you farm for instead of farming any GL.
That's interesting. Hold on a second. I need some thinking music. Farm every journey. Farm every journey. And you know, I've got all sorts of just dead accounts just hanging out there, waiting to have every journey farmed on them. Bat Dad? I like the cut of your jib, sir. That is an excellent suggestion. That is an excellent suggestion. All right, what are the guesses here? I don't know where we are with guesses. We were at 1.35 on the shorts feed. Bat Dad, you got me, man. 1.4 from Q. KYOU. 1.5 from Vaderade. 1.52 from Really. No way that's getting beat. Really? You got it. You got it, Really. Wrong button. Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. I'm going to review... Let's review Brett Michaels' roster, then we'll circle back, okay? I got all the comments here. You guys made all your comments. I appreciate that. Don't need to stop them. That's the best suggestion I've had in a month of Sundays, Bat Dad. That's a great suggestion. That's a great suggestion. And I could pull all these old accounts out that I've got and just put them to use. Just farming. Just farming. Like, what does it look like if we farm Darth Malik from scratch? What does it look like if we farm... I might be able to even do CLS from scratch. My pirates are not fully up. I got through, like, gear... I got to like the gear 12 tier and that was it. They're not ready to go yet, quite yet. Well, I'll look at more ideas here in a second. Let's do this review here. Let's do this review. Hey, Brett, are you out there? This your first review, Brett? I thought we'd looked at your roster before, have we not? I mean, I know I sang your song before, your new theme song, but okay. It's 0.6 and 0.61. I like that idea. 1543464. Okay, 1.5 million, 0.61 is below average on the mod score. We need to pick up the pace on the mods. Farm the mods, grind the mods, get them going. Let's get this timer going here. And we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about what just happened here in a moment. Okay, so Brett Michael looking for comments. No comments yet. Okay, so we've got there's just the 3 ships. Guys, I'm gonna read all these comments in a minute here. Not really farming Executor. That's, you know, when I see a Houndstooth at 2 stars and you're this deep into the game, that means you're not really working on Executor. That's unfortunate. You are working on the Poncho Bros, and that gets a thumbs up for me. I would add the Omicron to Padawan Obi-Wan to really advance you forward in Conquest. And go get Padme. I saw Geos on here. Those Geos are very close to ready to get Padme. In fact, I think that if you dialed in on the Padme, you gotta give him to 7 stars though. You could go Geo Soldier, Count Dooku, Asajj Ventress, Poggle, and Newt Gunray. Maybe even Newt Gunray's the leader there. I bet you could get Padme with that group. Yeah, I think you could. Just target Padme whenever you can and knock her out, because she can't get revived and then the rest of them are toast. You can get Padme. Go get Padme to complement your Poncho Bros. That's my first suggestion. Brantley, I'm so upset about that. Okay, so I love the Poncho Bros. You want an Omicron here in Padawan. You want an Omicron on Qui-Gon. Actually, if you get an Omicron on Qui-Gon Jinn, that's your Grand Arena leader. You need Padme for Conquest. And for TW and TB. You need Padme to round that out. Where is Brett Michael here? I'm sad. I want Brett Michael to hear this. So I like that farming. I do want to see a little more. For me, I'm looking for a commitment to the Phoenix, which isn't really here. So get your Captain Rex up. You know, I prefer Sabine in there, but this team will work for you if you get Captain Rex up. Where's your Empire right now? Yeah, you haven't farmed the Imperial Troopers at all, so you don't really have an easy path to those assault battles, and that's unfortunate. Because the assault battles will really, you know, feed you and keep you going in the game forever and ever and ever. I would look at farming my assault battles. The assault battles we talked about in the perfect farming guide and my assault battle farming guide. There's a lot of assault battles that you could be farming here that you're not. I love Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon. Take them to Relic 7. Go get your Padme. Get a Zeta. Get her second Zeta, her unique Zeta on her. Get the Omicron of Padawan Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. Get your Phoenix up for 2 assault battles. Get your Imperial Troopers up for 2 assault battles. You'll have 5 assault battles knocked out at the beginning. Get your Executor farming underway. That's how, I mean, I'm taking this roster kind of from scratch because there's not a lot else that's been worked on. It's not like you've made great, you know, paths into other farms on here for that. So you have farmed some clones. That could be interesting, although they aren't really great. Although you could put together, if you get Captain Rex, you could put a Rex 5s and Captain Rex team together for 3v3 with this. I wouldn't worry about that too much. That's what I'd be doing with this roster. Working on your mods for sure. There's Brett Michael. Working on your mods for sure. I would farm the Executors just got to be on there. There's just no way to get around it. Does look like you have a Galactic Republic thing going. That's okay. You've got some Galactic Republic farming going here with Anakin, Ahsoka, Umbaran. It's a free-to-play account. So this is not a bad starter fleet to start off with the Endurance with these Galactic Republic ships. I like that. Yeah, that's everything I'd be looking at. So round out your Galactic Republic fleet, farm for the Executor, go get Padme, get your Poncho Bros to Relic 7, work on your Phoenix, work on your Imperial Troopers, get a Geo team up and running so you got that Geo team, and then it's off to the races from there to get yourself toward Jabba. That'd be my choice. To get your other, like Peridia Palace for another assault battle, stuff like that. But that's what I'm looking at on this roster. You're just getting going, man. The whole world is your oyster. Whole world is your oyster. Nice job, user. You guys are going to be able to punch up in Grand Arena by taking my advice and watch what I'm doing. That's what you're doing, Brett. All right, let's do this here. So the best idea I've gotten in a long, long time is, like we've done the farms for Jabba, like we've done the farms for Lord Vader, like we've done the farms for Sith Eternal, we've done the farms for Kylo Ren. We're doing the Executor farm now. Like we've done all these farms, let's farm all the journeys from scratch and see what that looks like. Right? I've got a bunch of accounts out there that I can just kind of pull out of the sky and start working on. I love that idea. I love that idea. Durzo, that link above you actually is part of that. So you could do research on how your GAC opponents how to play on defense. That link right above you. This is the GAC. That's the GAC planning video I made right there. That's the GAC planning video. Did it paste? What? That's not what I wanted to paste. Why didn't it copy that? Hello there, everybody. You know, Grant. Dude. Little loud, Chief. Little loud. Okay, let's see here. So that's a great, I mean, Bat Dad, that's a great idea. Break down a basic early teams that are best for offense or defense and GAC. That's out there, Shiz Kebab. I mean, that's a once a year video, and it's out there from last fall. So maybe I'll redo that this fall. But we did break down every, look up non-Kyber teams. I'll bet if I Google that, I'll find it here. Let's do it. Non-Kyber teams for Grand Arena. Again, no, okay. There you go. The top non-Kyber 3v3 Grand Arena teams. There's also a top 3v3. There should be a 5v5 out there. There we go. Best teams for non-Kyber 5v5 Grand Arena 10 months ago. So we'll look at doing that again here soon. But yeah, we'll recycle that one here soon. Collab with X on a new Create Expectations. No, that's a you know, that was Zera's show, and I don't think that that X is Zereth, okay. Zereth and I only got our schedules together one time. We got together for a Grand Arena one time, and it was on his Twitch, and he never joined our channel here. No beef at all. We just never were able to get the schedules together. So the cool thing about if I could get together with Zereth is we have completely different approaches to the game and completely different personalities. We enjoy the same things, you know, telling dumb jokes, Star Wars. I'm sure he's, you know, we enjoy the same things. We're in that same community. Our personalities are completely different. Our thought process is, so it'd be really interesting for me to talk to him on a consistent basis. We've just never been able to get together on anything. Might be value making a video series that walks through the best paths for chaining journey characters as well. Which ones could be easily obtained in series? What order for journeys? The journey chain. I like that. I like that. I need to write this somewhere else. That's just a piece of little pad of paper. I need to make this like an official. Okay, number one, and this is a great idea. Farm every journey from 0. Perfect. 2. What order to farm the journeys? Gotta make sure I can read this. The journey chain. I like that. I like that. Okay. I were watching a minute early. Bruh. Let's see. The Great One is here. Sorry, Great One. I missed you earlier. The High Council joining us once again. A farming guide for a guild-focused account. Go for 0 and Mandalorians and raid. So 0. Zepho. Now that's interesting. That kind of puts some other ideas in my head, like guild farming, guild focused farming. We already do Grand Arena focused farming. I mean, that's kind of what we... I like that guild focused farming idea. Okay. I like that. Okay. Farm every journey, lead you CT3. Farming every journey must lead you to challenge your 3 just about everything, right? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Probably. I mean, if you farm them all, I mean, sure. If you got everything farmed, yeah. But after you spend all your money on Lightspeed bundles, how to move forward from there? I.e., I have 2 GLs, but I'm at 9 million GP, working on Poncho Bros and Pretty Pals. What to work on next if you screw up your roster? Carson, send me your ally code. I mean, you're gonna get a roster, kind of a roster if you got it. We're gonna use your Carson. Send me your ally code, and we will use your roster for that video at some point here. Redo Watt mission video. Why do we need to redo it? Why does it need to be redone? The playbook's got a great video out there on that. I don't know if I need to. I don't know. Kind of ironic idea because I'm. Did you want to see my pirates user? Well, they're all right there. I got through with these guys, and I am adding Zetas to them because I'm farming them. I'm actively farming these guys. I know they're purple gear with Zetas, but they are actively on my list right now to get Hondos. So, let's see here. Kind of ironic because I'm farming back. Man, that sucks, Brantley. Brantley won a Lightspeed bundle, and I couldn't get it to him. It was a big fail. We're never going to give Lightspeed bundles away again. Hello? Oaza's so angry and Gak. Yep, there you go. Welcome aboard. Quadaneros. We know you love Quadaneros, and clearly he's not the best pod racer. Which order would you relic characters for GL requirements? Example, I'm farming GL Luke. The obvious ones are CLS. That's a tough one, but I think you could do it by just saying, here's, you know, give an order, but it's not like a, you know. Hang on, there's gotta be more ideas coming in here. Come on, YouTube. Lagging. When you're supposed to pivot from AB farming to GL. I also had one here in mind lately. All right, hold on. Welcome aboard, David Larson. Oh, Snack Attack showed up.
We shall start with
Every single GL unlock is essentially a min-max exercise?
I must have.
What do you mean by that?
revenge.
I don't know what that means. Which order relic characters? Yeah, I got that. Oh, how to make every GL requirement character useful? Gah, that would be funny, actually. I have no idea how you make Lobot useful, although we had some fun with that at one point. Spare counter 2 to act as lifters for a guild that just... I don't know what that means. Odd characters to relic to be valuable to a guild. I did something of that recently. I did top 10 farms or top 10 teams your guild will love or something like that. If someone spent all their money likes people, the next step is counseling. Yeah, maybe. SWGH myths would be interesting. I don't know what to do with like what. What's a SWGH myth? Let's see here. What are the more crucial Lightspeed bundle farms to follow so people in the future know what to buy when they pop up? It's hard because they keep changing them. But I don't... What are the most crucial Lightspeed bundle? Golly, that's almost impossible. It kind of gets back into ranking the Lightspeed bundles. How about this? If I was only going to buy one LSB, I like that. Maybe that be okay. That could be fun. How long would it take to get a brand new guild filled up and competing? My current guild will take next. Just got to go recruit. You got to get on it. Get recruiting. You can do it really quick if you recruit. And I got videos for that. Are you gonna try and get Hondo day 1? Yes, I'll be here on Hondo day 1. Collab with other streamers getting it then? That'd be fun. That's a tough one though. That's really tough. Frederick Egan is here. Another High Council member. Here's the thing about collabing. I'll talk about this for a minute. I really like getting together with, we've collabed like crazy here. Gerbil and I did a show for about a year. We met with everybody. Scribe, Vexatron, Calvin, Sanjita a bunch. And there's others that I'm just not thinking off the top. But we've done a lot of collabing here, and we'll continue to do that. The thing about collabing live, and also the thing about having people in chat live, it actually pulls away from the quality of the content. And I don't know another good way to say that off the top of my head. If you are trying to collab live, there's going to be a lot of dead space. It's going to be less effective. And if you're unlocking a character live, the conversation just kind of it just gets wonky for me. And maybe it's just me, but I just don't feel super comfortable with it. I love getting together with everybody. I mean, we've talked to Beaver. We'll get 3 or 4 guys together every time something major changes to talk it over. But a live collab while you're actually playing the game, I know like Ranger does it and does a good job, but are we only an hour into this? Is that right? I guess we are. Ranger does it and does a good job, but I don't like the live collab. I don't like the live collab idea. Just doesn't. I mean, I've done it, and it just doesn't fit me. I've tried even to have you guys in telling me how to do Grand Arena, and it just gets messy, and it's like, hey, try this, try that, and there's a weird conversation. I even had you guys set my Grand Arena defense one time, and I was like, I hate this. I'm like, hey, viewers, set my Grand Arena defense, and I set it, and I hated it. I just hated it. I was like, oh, this sucks. Yeah, so, yeah. Making the game Ben Quadrant is not the best plotter, detailed lore. Okay. Nooch, if you know the best whaling strategy, if you really whale in the game big time, what's the best way to do it? Can I use your account for that? I could probably make a video out of your account. Make a video explaining that no matter how you try to farm things, it will be irrelevant by the time you get done because of the way they keep changing. That's untrue. Absolutely untrue. Johnny Croxville, I play other games. You guys know that I've been playing some Marvel Strike Force on the side, more casual than anything. I play Raid Shadow Legends. There's nothing more. That's a bad take. That's a bad take. These teams are relevant. They're just relevant. No, that's not true. That's not true. It is the one thing that Capital Games does better than any other hero collector I played. Every single team and character has a relevance in the game, or when a Datacron comes out or something else, they get relevance for some short period of time. Yeah, that's just inaccurate. That's you're talking about Marvel Strike Force there. That's not Galaxy Heroes. As a new player, how much will I spend to speedrun my way into Jabba? That's a tough answer. That's a very specific request. You could probably go look at, I did a video on mod combinations you could go watch, and that would probably get your answer there. Although they're changing all the prices on those, so it's hard to answer. They keep upping the prices and upping the relic levels. Best later journey first, like Gas, GI, Malik, etc. Yeah, well, I think that'll be in the journey chain video. How to get through the episode pass or free-to-play early game. I'm not getting through it. You just can't do the damage and galactic challenges that you need to do to get through that episode pass. It's really hot in here. My PC is just overloading at the moment. Yeah, I don't think that, as a, what am I, 3.5 month old account? Florian MZ, what is that, your other account? As a 3.5 month old account, I'm not getting through the because I literally can't do hardly anything in the galactic challenges. So I know that's a hard one. Interesting. Let's think about that. GLs have gear requirements. You still need to go above them, so then min-maxing. Yeah, I kind of get that. Somebody do Lightspeed tokens. I was thinking of covering Lightspeed tokens, but the cadence just seems kind of really weird to me. Min-maxing every journey. Yeah, I got you, Snag. Let's see here. I think the biggest myth that I can think of is whether Geo Squad placement order affects anything. I think they took out a lot of the squad placement order stuff. Am I going to react to all the reaction videos? Yeah, when they're all done. No way, Snack. No way you're being sarcastic. Yeah, you guys, so edited collabs are better. It's not that the whole, you can put the whole middle part together, but you know, you get on at the beginning, it takes time to get all the scenes set up, get everybody in the right place on the screen. It just takes time to get those set up. Good job, Owaza. I don't need a bad take, good take sound. Most takes are good, so I don't completely disagree with almost anything on here when it's said in good faith. I just disagree with that one comment. The best way to farm gear 13 gear. I made that like a year ago. Kirby Datacron said, which faction has best stats? I should start doing that. I hadn't done that before. My issue with Datacron's user is that I publish those videos and they get almost, they're my lowest viewed videos on the channel. They truly are. When I make a Datacron video, I just don't get very many views with it. And that's my challenge with that. I have videos on a lot of stuff, but we can talk. I think it's a good idea, Billy. Do one for each faction for when they never come out, so you already have them done. They're the same tiers, just different characters. What? I don't know what that means. You mean for the Lightspeed tokens? I get it. I get it. How to prioritize when your body rush is full of A+ teams? I don't know. That's kind of broad. How to deal with the crazy hard mechanics in Conquest? We kind of do that just by playing it. Really, dealing with Conquest is just about having the right teams. If you farm Phoenix and you get that Padawan Obi-Wan Omicron, that's going to get you a long way in Conquest. Yeah, I don't make that many of them, user. They're if you search, let's Google it right now. NOOCH2GUD Datacrons. How to farm lots of Datacrons free to play. 7,000 views, I guess. That must have run over time. Datacrons are bad. Womp and Darth Vader are back. When you should start farming, definitely 3,000 views. It's not very many. Free to play Datacron guide from Zareth. How many views does he have? I don't know. That was 4 months ago. He did all right. Maybe I should get back into it. We can try Datacron stuff again. How to farm Datacrons, 1.8k views. Datacrons, free to play, 4.1k views from 3 years ago. How I got to Kyber 1. Yeah, whatever. That's recent. First Datacron upgrades. Yeah, so maybe something to get back into. Maybe something I should look at again. Download Raid Shadow Legends, everybody. Thank you to Player Aim and Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring the channel. If you start a new account, is it better to farm newer stuff at the relic levels from like old days where you farm years old tunes? It's better to farm the right teams, and go watch my farming guides for those right teams. Something for new Galaxy Heroes game modes and the Galaxy Heroes future like ground ships. That's kind of a topic that just comes up from time to time. Where do your mods pull the most weight on a team? Example, Phoenix Rex should probably have the best of the mods, while choppers may be the least important. We're gonna call that, if I had to mod one character on every team. Next 10 Omicrons. Like, what should the next 10 Omicrons be? Find the exact moment where Kyrotech ceases to be about. I'm not going to be... Oh, that's a... Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. What about Galaxy Heroes history stuff like 10 worst bugs and patches? That doesn't interest... I hear you on that. It just doesn't interest me all that much. And that's all just going to be Executor Leviathan. it's all going to be Executor Leviathan stuff. And maybe trying unusual counters like you do with Wampa to Ray, going beyond people. Yeah, it doesn't work, so... Way to get our pilot ships up to par with bigger characters these days. Well, the problem with also with unique counters is doing it requires a big risk in Grand Arena. Yeah, we're going to keep doing the breakdowns of teams and stuff, so we'll keep doing that, and that'll help. So. Over on Twitch, I missed your new player, got most likes on mod hell. How long did get decent mods? Usually just grind. It's tough to measure. Everybody's a little bit different. Just grind. Never stop grinding mods. That's probably completely possible, but it'll be fun to see you do a 0 to 100 where you can take an account that has been terribly ran and take it to, say, a GL or high ranks in GA. Maybe to a GL, not to high ranks in Grand Arena. I'm not going to run 2 high-ranking Grand Arena accounts. Account restoration. That'd be like those rehab shows, like Home Rehos. Not Home Rehos, Home Rehabs. I could do that. The 2 best Poncho Bros here. Since you have a bunch of perfect farming, what about the imperfect farming guide? The thing about like an imperfect or worst farming guide, usually you make farming guides to be like evergreen content that people keep tuning back into over and over, and those videos run the longest. An imperfect farming guide just kind of a lark, and you throw it out there and it gets views for it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm not going to make a content creator tier list. Although Calvin kind of got into that, didn't he? Ranking hair and... Yes, Dark V. Rage Shadow Legends has a collab with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles going on. Yes, I've seen how bugged Greedo is and Imperial Super Command. Okay, lots of great ideas, guys. I got them all written down. A couple that I really, really love. I got a couple ideas here. The one that I'm really, really psyched about is a tomato growing up on a farm. Doesn't feel like he's like all the other tomatoes. All right. Excellent. What characters relic first? Like first 10 characters or something? I like that. I like that. It's not old school. Nope. Name that movie. Somebody name the movie I just did. Wasn't perfect. Roster Mania just doesn't apply anymore, Darth Codamus. I'll see a Roster Mania type roster maybe 3 times a year. The rosters are all homogenous now. Elf! There it is. David Larson got it. My favorite punch-up teams and strategies. April Fools, that would be a good idea. April Fool's horrible farming guide. I like that. In fact, I'm going to put that on my calendar right now. Let's go forward to next March. let's say like March 27th. Do an April Fool's worst farming. We'll call it the best. I love it. What the heck just happened? It put it on every week. What? Why does this happen here? I didn't put that on repeat. No, that's not what I didn't say for the entire month of April. I literally put it on March 26th. Why is it going for a week? Sheesh. There we go. All right. I like that. I like that. That'd be fun. Best farming guide for Galaxy Heroes, and then you just do a bunch of crap. I like that. Talking about collabs, it'd be good if this game had private lobby things where you can set, for example, tournaments with chat and the game logic lock gear levels, modular gear level. Yeah, there would be so much development involved in that, Toasted Nut, and they would not make any money on it, and so it's not going to happen. And that's not, I'm not even saying they should do that. What about roster review? Hall of Shame. Don't have to include all names, but could show some of the worst rosters you've seen. Disclaimer. I'd have to do a lot of research for that. That'd be a tough one. I'll write it down, though. If ever I feel like going through and finding all those. All right. Good ideas, guys. Thanks for downloading Raid Shadow Legends, Chris Turner. Yes, the promo code you should use is my link, and then use the code DEMONSLAYER as your first promo code. Get Tholin Foulbeard on your roster. Maybe have every now and then grilling some 10-minute accounts on some really stupid mistakes. You gotta find them, though, you know? You gotta find them. That's not a bad idea, though. Like, what was your biggest mistake? And be specific, and we can poll everybody. Not like, I didn't pay attention to mods. No, I want something specific. I want something specific. You can send me a lot every arena around in Bronzium. You know, you got that ally code, user? I could do that. But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with, like, you know, roasting rosters. They have a bunch of Galactic Legends and no mods on them. It's kind of the same every time, right? Like, hey, this guy's mods suck. Hey, this guy has no mods. Hey, this guy's got the wrong mod sets. It's hard to find rosters that are farmed in really weird ways anymore. We jokingly roast you every time? Excellent. I have another one. You have low relic, you have weird stuff like 12.5 minute count, all GLs, none on defense. Yeah, but it's user what I'm serious, dude. I know that you're still pretty new here. it's just gonna keep happening. the Mod Squad account before and after. Do we have it? Do I have a video of it before? We'll talk later. We'll talk later. All right. I have another idea I'm not going to mention. Let's do a few more of these gifted reviews here. Where's my wheel? There we go. Let's spin for some more gifted reviews. Caladan, remember my Ewoks? I don't. I'm sorry, guys. I know. I really apologize. We do a lot of reviews around here, and then I don't remember. I feel bad about it. I just get so many of them, and I just can't remember them all. Meister SOC. All right, guys. A lot of really good ideas. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been a little bit low on my coming up with ideas lately, so that was a huge help. It really was. Seriously. Meister SOC. I would have no problem with Death Star 1, Death Star 2 as ships, but they're not going to add them as ships. I don't remember them. I'm sorry. They could make me cry though. What did you have them like? I don't know. Cody, I just pinned a message up just above to see with all that information. Psych! And Dennis or Denis, possibly. I see something here. Okay, and great. Let's go tell these guys they won reviews. I'm getting pinged here by you guys. I'll look at it in a moment. Or after we get done here. I don't see a psych in here. That's a problem because it doesn't register. Is that all he put? He didn't put like his like... I don't have a psych. That's sickle. See, it's S space I space K. Psych! Pika Lover. There we go. There we go. Okay. Made that hard for me. And another one. Which Denis is it? No clue. We're gonna start making people be specific here. Okay. Gotta check something here real quick. I might have something for you guys here in a minute. All right. I think we're gonna do a giveaway at the end of the stream. So hang in there. Okay. We are doing a crystal giveaway on today's stream. For those who are lucky enough to attend. Whoops. We're going to give away some crystals at the end of the stream thanks to Meathead. Big thanks, big shout out to Meathead. How to run a guild. We've talked with guild leaders before. The problem is that's such a specific topic. I don't know, that's something to think about. I could write that down. This room's getting hot, dude. All right, let's do these three. Actually, you know what, guys? We're going to do these 3 reviews, and we're going to do some giveaways. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold, please. You guys. Okay. It's not crystals. It's not crystals. Okay, it's not crystals. It's better. Let me change the message. Here, I'm going to write this up here. I'm going to write this up here. Let me take a look in game real quick. I don't have signups ready yet. It's okay. Take it easy. Take her easy. You just hang around till later in the stream and we'll get... Come on, stupid YouTube. There we go. You ready? Vein Booster Pack giveaways. We're giving away 5 of these. 5 of these. 5 Vein Booster Packs are going to be given away at the end of this stream, which isn't very far away. So, stay tuned, everybody. We're going to give away these. We're going to give these away. That's not what I wanted. Why didn't that work? So just stay tuned to the stream. We're going to do these 3 reviews here. And then we're going to do the giveaway. All right. So you can all give a big thank you to Meathead and Capital Games for being nice to you. All right. I love that post, by the way. He probably thinks this post is about him. That was excellent. That was excellent. My room is so hot. My PC is running so freaking hot right now. I'm going to have to start wearing shorts for more of these. Okay, so we're going to be giving away 5 of these, guys. Stay tuned. Let's do these reviews here. First up, Meister Sock. Do as I say, not as I do for Fleet Arena. I lost, and we go back down to Kyber 2, but golly, that was close. Guys, I barely lost that. After all that horror, it was about as close as it can get. We're going to get back in there, and we're going to start winning. Okay. Meister SOC. go. There we go. It's going to be 214-721-268. There's Meister Sock, Do, Eggs, Exegol. I've seen that before. Kyber 3, Inventory. There's Kylo with the Raycron, 214721. Let's pull the mod score. .61, 11.83 with a squad GP of 4.69. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. We did not win in Kyber 1, but we came darn close. We came darn close. The time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 7.9 million galactic power. Again, stay tuned, guys. We're giving away Bane booster packs at the end of the stream. That's the $59.99 crystal pack. That's a big giveaway from Meathead today. All right, let's see the guesses. 13.56. No, that's way over, way over. Again, guys, just to let you know, the formula is, generally speaking, usually about 2 times squad GP minus somewhere between 15 to 20%. So this one will be like 8.5 is what I might have shot for on it, and it's 7.9. YouTube says... Nope, 7.43. $7.95, Don M is over. It's 7.77 from user 1234. Your formula is back at work, my friend. Your formula is back at work. All right, folks. We've got, let's get the mod score registered. It's gonna be a nice roster. And the question from this player was, what point of the, or what stage of the game am I? 7.61, 11.83. We reviewed this a while ago. Big improvement. 7.61, 11.83. Big improvements on the mods. Huge, huge. 7904927. Big improvements on the mods. The galactic power went up some, but those mods like doubled. And that's going to be a really nice mod score at 8 million, 11.83. The average is 5. So we're looking at a really nice mod score. It is like somewhere in here. Seven, 9, 11.83. That's it right there. Okay. Great mod score. And you can see at this galactic power, this is the best mod score until we hit that one. But that's the best mod score we have at that galactic power. Great mods. Where's this in the game? We got Executor. We got Profundity. We're farming Leviathan. Separatists are done. I thought it looked incomplete there beginning. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Galactic Legends. We're farming okay Datacrons, not a lot. It's just some Datacron farming. I recommend farming more Datacrons. This is a late game roster. It's absolutely a late game roster. You've got, I mean, you've got these Galactic Legends put together. You're in Kyber 3. You've got banger mods. You've got all of the original trilogy heroes, right? Yeah. You've got Kylo and Sith Eternal. That's not on the way. I would finish these Revan teams. I mean, we're gonna be going. You got to go get Leviathan. I would prioritize Leviathan above all else in this roster right now, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Traya team needs to be finished. Your Ufus you can get up. Seer Cal. No Terry Malicos yet. There's Ben Solo, but you don't have Rey. Oh, there's Terry Malicos. Yeah. Oh, well, get Cal Kestis up. Finish that Ufu team. Get your Leviathan. Finish the Ufu team. Finish your Traya team. And the Leviathan will finish out your Sith Empire team. This is a definite, absolute late game roster. Datacrons would be a big lifter for this roster for sure. But just got to keep farming. Just keep farming and unlocking stuff. That's a good looking roster. Really good looking. Great mods too. Nice job. All right, next one was Psych. Psych. Isn't Psych supposed to be P-S-Y-C-H? Psych. I psyched you out. It's not S-I-K-E. Just saying. 479 583 623. There's Psych. That's a cool little... I like that. What are those? How do you get those on there? Bringers of the Ragnarok. We got Jedi Master Luke with Hodokron. We got Negotiator there in the front with no Marauder and Bronzium 4. I'm always looking at my sheet and I just... Anyway. It even comes through there. Cool. 3.2, 4.4, Squad GP 3.12. Guess the galactic power, everybody. For the penultimate time today, guess the galactic power. FAQ room rule 2. Ravenstruck didn't come here to do math. Ravenstruck came here to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and he's all out of bubblegum. What math do you have to do? Oh, guessing the galactic power? Well, then don't. No one is requiring anybody to guess the galactic power. But people that do have a lot of fun with it, and people that don't want to do it don't have to do it. That's it. We're just here for fun. It's a big tent. You're welcome here. You don't have to be doing everything that everybody else is doing. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks to Meathead at the end of the stream here, which is coming up shortly. We're gonna be giving away 5 of the Bane booster Vane booster bundles. Stay tuned at the end of the stream, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna have signups. We'll have a drawing for it. I'm gonna get it prepped here in a bit after 2 more roster reviews. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 5.1 million galactic power. Twitch isn't gonna get there. Let's see here. 5.1 said a few people here. Get Cardi said 5.1 first. Matt Bastings said it second. Sorry, Matt. 5.17 is over. Stefan Olsen. And the answer and the wiener is Get Cardi. Good job, Matt Bastings. You were just, you know, a little too slow. What are you going to do? I can't control your speed. Gotta go a little faster. What was it again? 3.2, 4.4. And what are we at? 5110904. Okay, 5 million 4.4. That's gonna be about average, I think. 5 million at 4. A little bit above average. A little above average on the mod score. So good job. Keep it going. Psych. Keep it. I can't say it any other way than that. Keep your mod score going. You're a little bit above average. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we are farming for executor. Kind of. I see this a lot. I see a lot of IG 2000s sitting there at 5 stars, and I feel like they bought Lightspeed bundles and just never farmed it and just sat on it. So hopefully you got that IG 2000 ready to roll and get that executor next month. I'd love to see it, but if not, you might be months away just because of one ship. This is all right. Y-Wing and Marauder would really lift this fleet up a lot. I would get Malevolence and get this fleet going for sure. Get this fleet going for sure. All right, and your Empire fleet too. That's not what I want to do. I neglect talking about this too much, but if you get the TIE Defender in here early, that could be a great fleet for you. If you get TIE Defender and Iden up early, great fleet. I don't talk about it enough. You got Supreme Leader Kylo and you got Jedi Master Luke. That means you have Jedi Knight Luke, and yet I don't see Jabba on the roster. That's unfortunate. I do see a Relic 7 Padawan Obi-Wan and a Relic 7 Master Qui-Gon, and I'm a big fan of that. I see a Darth Traya team being worked on. Yep, all these Sith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relic them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get them up. You gotta fall. It's old man rap. Anyway, I would get your Sith teams up here, both Darth Revan and Darth Traya. Get those teams up and running. I like what you're doing there for sure. It's a miss for me that Jabba isn't farmed at all. He is a guy that lifts up your mods like nobody's business. I like your Poncho Bros. I would get Jabba farmed on this roster ASAP along with those Sith teams. Then you can work your way around to Leia, or you can farm the Peridia Pals as well for another assault battle. That's not a bad idea either. That's the stuff I'd be looking at here. Your mods are above average. Your ships need a little bit of filling in. Go get that Executor. Hopefully the IG 2000 is closer than it looks like. And Datacrons are okay for where this roster is. They're okay for where the roster is. All right, last one. And in a moment, we'll be drawing... We're going to get 5 winners. 5 winners for Vane booster packs, folks. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We're going to have signups here briefly for the wheel. I know why the wheel had old people's names on it because... Yeah, I know why. Denis! That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Every now and then I do that. I'm typing stuff here and there and everywhere, and I just don't think about it. The future of my account. All right, Denis is Lord Vader. Check again. Okay. There's Lord Vader right there. We got Lord Vader. Well, there it is. Lord Vader with a Wampacron. We got the Endurance with Marauder. That's kind of cool. Chromium 3. I always do it. I look down at my piece of paper. .27, 4.0, Squad GP 3.11. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power for the last time today. I can do old man rap to the music. One time I Charles Vane was in the Ruthless English Pirate? Cool. Maybe that's what it's based on. I don't know. So, you got your first bit of work. What did you do, Aelin? Get it done, Blazecast. Get it done. So we now have done 36 of the gifted reviews. I will spend some time over the next few weeks just doing some roster review videos. I'm gonna have to bump them out. Any bison going to work experience your first time? It'd be nice to get some eligible. Do what they tell you. Be inquisitive, but use your resources. The main thing when you start a job is do the job while you're there. Don't be on your phone. Don't be fiddling around. If you put your head down and work hard, you'll be fine. That's it. I used to get so pissed off. I was a cart boy. Did I pull the mod score here? I did, didn't I? I was a cart boy at a country club when I was in high school. And when all the pros would leave at night, the other guys would just start farting around. Hose, spraying each other with the hose. Stupid water fight crap. It's like, guys, I want to go home. I don't know what you're doing and what's going on with your lives that you don't. I want to get out of this place. I got friends, I got family, I got things to do. And just put your head down, do a good job, and you'll be fine. Later on, you'll develop ideas and stuff of your own. Okay, time is up. Guesses are in. 5.325 million galactic power. Thank you, Russia. Russia. Mother Russia. Gee just gave 2 guesses, so you're out. You can't guess twice. Sorry. Twitch isn't gonna get it. Let's see here. 4.9 from Matt Bastings, who was close a minute ago. You guessed faster this time, I see. Weren't you the one that guessed slow? 5.21 from Stephen Olsen. 5.376, King of Car Racing. You're not over. You're over. 5.21 from Stephen Olsen is going to be the winner. Snack Attack runs a company. Listen to Snack Attack. He runs a company, and I will tell you, I was a manager for a long time. I was a manager. I was a senior manager for a major corporation. Do the effing job. Honestly, if I hand you 10 widgets to do in a day, and you get them done and you've got an hour or 2 left in the day, there's a couple things I would expect. One, if you want to stand out, here's how you stand out at work. Okay? Here's how you stand out. 1, do the job. Do the work. Take your breaks as you're given. If you're a young person, especially, do the effing job. Number 2, when you're doing the job so well that you're getting your work done early, go to the boss. Hey man, I'm done. Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything on your plate that I'm capable of doing that I could handle for you here? What else can I do to contribute today? Nobody gets, yeah, I know teachers don't get paid enough. Look, but you get a pension and you get summers off. I think my wife underestimated that when she went into the real workforce. Sorry, I love you, honey. I think she would say that too. I think she underestimated how much she really enjoyed those summers off. Do the job. When you get good enough that you're finishing the job early, ask for more work. They will love you. They will love you. Climbing the ladder takes time. There's no two ways about it. People that climb the ladder fast are usually crooks or cheats, just to let you know. Or they know the boss real well. Every now and then, especially at a big company, for sure, you just can't climb that ladder fast. At a smaller company, you can. If you do a really good job, they'll promote you. Do the effing job. I do agree, King of Britons, that going above and beyond is not rewarded like it used to be. But it'll eventually pay. I actually agree with that. I actually do agree with that. I think it depends. I think at a major court, I'll say this. Here's what I'll say. Snack Attack, there's a guy I hired about a year ago, set up his phone at work. Station started watching a show. I was shocked. Oh, yeah. Get out. Go. Just go. I've seen that. People watching shows. So, look, I agree. If you're working for a large corporation, I agree that going the extra mile does not pay off the way that it used to. I really, really do. With that said, you're not you're building up long-term equity is what you're doing. Do you want that long-term equity or do you not? Is that corporation abusing you, by keeping you, in the office longer? Those are questions you have to take into account. Now, I will say this. I think if you're working for a small to medium-sized company, it can go a long way for you. A long way for you. And I mean that. Snack Attack, how many people do you employ? 100% do your job and do it well. Absolutely, top to bottom, no matter who you're working for, that's crazily enough that's going to stand out. Ask intelligent questions. Oh, I agree that you'll grow faster, user 1234. But I've said it before. I've said this before. Okay, let me change that up. Let me change it up. Are you ready? 30 employees. If you went to Snack Attack's business and did your job and asked for extra work and worked your brains out and did amazing work, you would have opportunities there quickly. If you go to work for Amazon, I don't know, Amazon, okay. I've never worked at Amazon, but I'm just large corporation. If you finish all your work, network the living crap out of it, okay? You could do both those things. You can ask for extra work. I'll tell you this, a lot of times when I was working, I've worked for several major national banks, several. If you named out the top 10 banks and financial institutions in the country, I probably worked for 3 or 4 of them. Maybe 3. And Countrywide used to be one, but it isn't anymore. So that's a long, old story. If you put your time into, like, I would say that a lot of time when you ask your boss for extra work, they say, I don't have any. I don't have anything. Okay? Do this. Here's a piece of advice for you. Do this. You see that manager in that group that's 3 rows down, that's managing a different group, and you kind of see them walking around, you're like, that person is getting a lot of respect from their people, and I appreciate what they do. Drop them an email. Find out what they do. Do a little research on their team. Find out what their team does. Maybe go to your boss and say, hey, I'd like to reach out to that, I'd like to reach out to Snack Attack over there. He's leading that team, and they're doing all the estuary stuff. I don't know, whatever they're doing. Do you mind if I reach out to Snack Attack and just see if I can get like a one-on-one meeting with them? Just network yourself. I am telling you this. I have never, and I've done it a lot. I've done it a lot at corporations. I've never reached out to a manager at a major corporation who told me to buzz off. They were all like, oh, really? You're interested in what I do? Set me up some time. Look at my calendar is there. They share their calendar with me. I set up, I say, I just need 15 minutes. You want to make sure you're not taking up a bunch of time. Managers are busy. Trust me. Managers are busy. 15-minute appointment. You get together. You talk for 15 minutes. You do that. You do that. You do that. There you go. Snack Attack. 30-person company. Person working their brains out, not watching TV shows with their earbuds in, doing great work, asking for more work. Small company, raise, get it done. Big company, network yourself around and go find some stuff. Yeah, custodian for sure. You can have your beats in. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. All right, what are we talking about? Was I still doing Denise roster here? We were. And then we're going to have a drawing. Guys, after Denise's roster review right now, we're going to have a drawing live on stream. Meathead is going to give away 5 of the Vayne bundles. 5 of the Vayne booster bundles. That's the 5 pulls for Vayne, like 6,000 crystals. We're giving away 5 of those thanks to Meathead, so stay tuned. New roster here. 3.27 4.0. 5325 555. Okay. 5.3 million and 4. It's gonna be similar. It's gonna be like a slightly above average. Yeah, slightly above average mod score. So good job, Denis. Or Dennis. I don't know. Is it Dennis or Denis? There's only one N. That looks like Denis to me. Or Denny. Malevolence Negotiator. Looks like Executor is very soon. Executor is very soon. This is a workable fleet. Work that TIE Defender, TIE Interceptor. Yeah, get that thing working. Nice fleet here. Finishing. I like your fleets. Yeah, your fleets are pretty well rounded. Get that Executor done to be even more rounded. Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi. We went deep there. With Commander Ahsoka. All right. So, we went the opposite of perfect farming. Congratulations. You did it. You did it. So right now, your Bad Batch are doing military might. You got Queen or Padme Amidala in there. Not Queen Amidala. Darth Revan is on the rise. CLS is coming up. Finish that Darth Treya team. Finish that CLS team. Relic up your Palpatine. You'll need him. Trust me, you'll need him. Maybe Basil Sean Fallen. Yeah, get your clone troopers up. You got Lord Vader. You got Lord Vader. You want all those dark side clone troopers finished. So that's a priority. No Poncho Bros. I would get your Poncho Bros up. I think it's really fun. You took a different farming path here from what most of us suggest. Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi, that's a fun way to do it. I mean, you could literally, like, go for Commander Ahsoka. That would be really expensive, though. I would be working my way around to the, the Jabba, Luke, Leia path on this roster. Executor kind of leads into that, too, with the, the bounty hunter ships and the Falcon and everything. I'd be working my way around to that while finishing up your Treya team, finishing up your CLS team. You can maybe relic Bast LaShawn here, get your Phoenix up and running, and, Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba, and get your Poncho Bros up as well. That's what I'd be working toward on this account. Datacrons are okay. Datacrons are okay. And there we go. You do not need Discord. I'm going to set up a sign-up sheet right now. We're going to set up a sign-up sheet right now to give this away. Right now, guys, here it is. The Vayne Booster Pack, 6,000 crystals. Meathead's giving away 5 of these. So, I'm going to have a form here in a moment. This, right? Yep. We're going to give away 5 of these. And then...
Listen to Nooch when he is dishing out live advice.
Live advice? Thank you, Snack Attack. See, look what that just happened. Look what happened. Snack Attack employs me. I do a great job. I give good advice, and Snack Attack donates. See, that's it. It just flows. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care. I don't care what user1234 says about you. Thank you, sir, very much. What was I doing? That live advice interrupted there. Where am I? Here we go. Need another question. How do I, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have a form here with your asking for your ally code and YouTube name. Here's the link. Right here's the link. We're giving away 5 Vein Booster bundles. Go in and enter your YouTube or Twitch name.
I don't like being second.
Thank you, sir. But you weren't. All right. Well, that's 70 more reviews. Okay, fine. I think you guys, our current members, are going to keep us in gifted roster reviews for months and months and months. You really are. I can't say enough about you guys. Snack Attack, man, you know how I feel about you. Even stuff behind the scenes that we've talked about, I appreciate you and everything you've done for this community and this channel, the game. I'm sure your business is a great place to work, so thank you so much. Thank you. I just can't thank you so much. Guys, click on that link. I'll publish it here on YouTube again. Click on that link. You're going to enter your YouTube or Twitch ID and your ally code in there for a chance to win. You didn't turn on only one response? Is there a button for that? Well, anybody who puts duplicates is out. If you duplicate your response, you're out. I did it this time. Limit to one response. If you tell me right now that you accidentally put a duplicate, I will forgive you and clear it off. I don't see any duplicates. Just by a quick look here. It's hard to look though because people keep entering, which is fine. Tell me if you put a duplicate on accident. Tell me now. Thank you, Snack.
We shall start with revenge. Revenge. I must have revenge.
I don't know what kind of business he runs. I haven't asked, but you know.
Neither do I.
We're gonna have we will have gifted. You know what we're gonna start doing? Here's how we're gonna start doing this. As long as this stuff is going on, we're gonna have gifted roster reviews. You reach the daily limit. That's the daily limit of donations. You can't donate anymore. Have I donated memberships this month? Let me check that. I get 10 a month to gift. Roster reviews. But I have to do it this way. I haven't given this month, so we gotta do it. Here we go. I'm giving away 10 memberships right now. Sometimes I forget. There you go, there's 10 memberships. Okay, alright. What a stream. What a time, what a town, what a place. There we go, guys. I'm gonna give you a few more minutes to get in there. Nooch is doing great. We're giving away the Vein Booster Pack right here. 6,000 crystals worth, Thank you, Meathead. Thank you, Capital Games. You came first last time we can rotate. Yeah, it's a good mod score. Real Phasior? Real Phasior? Thanks for pointing out. Who pointed out that I could toggle the one entry only thing? I can't find it. It'll be a monthly thing, Joe. So what I'm gonna do then is we're just gonna have new, we'll just have new signups in September. We're just gonna, since it's just rolling in, we're gonna have new signups in September. And for September, I'll leave all the August names on there. So I'll have to do some sorting, but that's no big deal. Snack Attack, user 1234. I know you guys weren't even requiring me to do reviews for today for all that stuff. I appreciate you. We're gonna do more reviews. We're gonna do more reviews because the donations keep rolling in. We will do more reviews. And you guys, I can't tell you enough. I mean, I know that you know my goal is to do this full time, and we're not there yet, but we get closer every day. We get closer every day. So thank you for all the support. Thank you. Wait. I think... Oh, Alligal, what? Gotta find an apartment? You're at your dad's. Okay. That's tough. I'm in finance, you, Cleo. Alright, guys, I'm gonna give it a little countdown here. We're gonna do a little countdown. We're gonna give it 2 more minutes to sign up. 2 more minutes to sign up. Let me get this thing going. All right, you now have 2 more minutes to sign up. I'll put the links out there again. We're gonna spin the wheel for 5 winners of the Vane Booster Pack today. That's a great question from Snack Attack. Yeah, if you're in a committed relationship and it breaks up, it just is always gonna stuck. If you're looking to sign up for the gifted roster reviews, join my Discord. Get on my Discord, and I'll post it out there probably on Monday when September starts. We're just gonna have everybody sign up again, and for this month and this month only, I'll leave everybody from August on the list. You only get 1 entry. We'll probably have like 800-900 people on there for gifted reviews in September. With a huge shout out and a huge thanks to user 1234 Snack Attack. We've also had Dirk Enda and Durzo were gifting, and I feel like I'm missing somebody there. All these people that are gifting for these reviews, I'm gonna do the reviews. Great one as well. I'm gonna do those reviews, and we're gonna continue next month doing the reviews. Van said, "What's up? How you doing? Hey, we got a Discord out there. Can you DM me? We get together sometime. Depends on the collabs are. Maybe we'll hit you up when the next big change happens in the game. We talk about it, but." That Van said's actually a content creator, Allie. I appreciate it. But I understand. So Van said, DM me, and I'll get you in the content creator Discord. I need to get Allie in there too if you're gonna keep going. Yes, it'll be under the Emperor Nooch News tab. All right, guys, time is up. We're gonna shut this down. The time is up. If you haven't signed up yet, it's not my fault. I gave you at least somewhere around 10 minutes to get signed up. Let's shut her down. Okay. We pull up a spreadsheet here. And then I got to put it all into Excel because I can't do it this way. I don't know how to work with Google Docs. How many people we got? We got about, well, this is pretty good odds, you guys. This can be pretty good odds for everybody. You got 82 people. Your odds are like 6 or 7%. That's pretty darn good. Okay, let me do a quick search here. What am I looking for? I always forget what it is. That's what I thought. Ah, there we go. And we have no duplicates. Perfect. We'll put the names on the list. We'll get everybody on the spinning wheel. We will spin 5 times. And we'll announce some wieners. People have asked why I do it this way, because I want you to see what I'm doing. Add. I think there's going to be a blank one at the top. Let's get rid of that. Any weird numbers in there? Nope. Update wheel. There we go. 5 people. 5 people are going to win this Vein Booster Pack with 6,000 crystals today. Cross your fingers. Hug your loved ones. Let's spin. Let's spin. Okay, Haley Pearson. Haley Pearson is a winner. Let's get some screaming in chat for these winners. If you won, come on, you gotta like give a little, like a big exclamation point. Put something in chat, man. Be happy. Be happy that you won. Let's have some celebrations. That's kind of exciting, actually. Why don't I add a review counter? Tavis. It sounds like something more for me to manage, you know? I don't want to... You gotta go in there and do a number every time and blah, 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 blah. Tavis, you've won! Is that supposed to be Travis? Rule of 2 scream? Haley Pearson won. There she is. I assume she's... Sorry, I'm making an assumption. I think Haley's... I've never met a guy Haley, but I guess it's possible. Haley, Tavis. Is it? It's David Larson. Let's go again. Let's go again. There's Tavis. It is Tavis. David Larson, you out there? Next one up, well, you can actually see the names right here. Is it Rule of 2? It's Dances with Ewoks. These are some names that I've seen for a lot. Nice. Rule of 2 is freaking out right now. Rule of 2 is he's like, it's on me, it's on me. That's so close, dude. That's so. There's David Larson. Let's hear from Dancing with Ewoks. I'm sure Rule of 2 is going to say something right now. There's the Chosen King. Came in for the roster review. Stayed for the contest. You cautioned. I knew you would. And we've got the Chosen King. There he is. Got a review. Got a win. And there you go. There you go. Our winners, Haley Pearson, Tavis, David Larson, Dancing with the Ewoks, and the Chosen King. I will get your ally codes over to Meathead today. And you will see in your account, should be tomorrow, that bundle, the Vein Booster Pack. Go pull it up, get some Vein shards for yourself. If you pull 330, make sure you post it in Discord and tag me, or you pull something big. I want to see it, guys. All right, that's going to wrap us up for today. Let's see who's out there streaming right now. Big thanks to user1234 and Snack Attack today. I can't say thank you enough, and we are going to be doing gifted roster reviews for a long time on this channel, it looks like. Vexatron's still live. Let's go watch Sexy Vexy. Sexy Vexy, where have you gone? You made a fool of everyone. You made a fool of everyone. How's he still playing Grand Arena? Or is he just doing something else now? Sexy Vexy, oh, where have you gone? There we go. All right, we're gonna send you guys over to Vexatron on all networks. Guys, pay attention. If you don't get that by the end of tomorrow, let me know so I can get you that pack. Have a great day, everybody. I will definitely see you tomorrow. And always remember, NOOCH2GUD.